And we are live. HOCWWID with DJ Marmalade. Once again, no soundboard because I'm lazy. And to be honest, the number 6 one, our newest one, I think that was our best one. There was like no silent parts. It was just constant talking, which is what a podcast is. So I say we're getting pretty better at this whole podcast thing. What do you think about the podcast? Do you enjoy it, Momo?
Yeah, I do.
You feel like you have a voice now?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. There you go. So, Momo, what did you think of those videos that we watched with about the ignoring your mother and stuff?
They were pretty good. It made a lot of sense.
Is there anything you would like to say about those videos that you were watching? Maybe to some of the viewers who could be viewing.
Well, the one about not ignoring your mom, before you ignore your mom, it showed in the video her kids ignoring her. And she wanted to do things with her children, and they just kept saying, oh, we could do it another time. They would always make up excuses, and they never wanted to spend time with their mother. Well, then, when their mother was dying and died, then they really regretted it and wished that they would have done things with their mother more. So then it's too late. So the moral of the story is, don't wait till it's too late to be close to your mom.
Now, how did it make you feel watching those kids ignore the mother and whatnot?
It made me feel like, boy, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've felt that way.
Let's say some of your kids are watching this podcast right now. What would you tell them about what you learned from that video?
I learned not to ignore your mom, that it's very important because your mom has feelings too. Your mom raised you up as a little child, and when you became an adult, then you wanted to ignore her. And it's just not right.
So on the subject matter of your feelings towards this video and relating to it, what would you like to express to your kids if they are viewing this right now?
Don't ignore me, kids, because I still love you very much, and I want to be a part of your lives, and I want to do things with you.
Man, you are totally not saying what you told me. You are totally not saying what you told me.
What?
Momo, you got to be upfront about these things. Like, you know? What Momo told me after she watched this video, she says, James, that is how I feel. That is how I feel.
Yeah?
Then say it. Don't beat the bush. Don't beat around the bush. Like, see, that's your problem, though. That's your problem, though, Grandma. You beat around the bush too much, Grandma. You got to stop beating around the bush. You just got to say it like it is.
Well, I didn't think I was saying anything different.
No, you were beating around the bush. You were more like saying, well, basically what I learned from that is don't ignore your mother, blah, blah, blah. You didn't say anything about how you felt about it and everything. Like see, that's the problem here. You got to learn to express your emotions, Grandma. It's like me at open mic. I'm going to pour my heart and soul into these writings tomorrow. That's why I look forward to it every Monday. Like, Grandma, you got to open up with your emotions. Like, you got to embrace your sensitivity. Like, you got to stop hiding it. Like, when Danielle went to go borrow your car for a whole week or whatever, man, you complain about how no one visits you, but yet they'll borrow your car, and you won't say, oh, so you borrow my car, but you never visit me. Like, man, like, boy, I would have been so sensitive. Just her even asking, I would have been like, excuse you? Wait a minute. You're wanting to borrow my car, but I never hear from you or anything. Like, man, Grandma, you got to embrace your sensitivity. Life is too short.
But I don't feel that way.
Oh, you don't?
I don't want to hold that against her. I don't want to hold a grudge against her.
You don't have to. But, man, what I have to deal with when you're going through those moments, I'm just saying. When you're having your episode about loneliness and stuff, that's the first things you bring up is the family and stuff. And it's like, man, just tell them how you feel. Like, I can't say anything. So basically what I'm wanting you to do is get it out right now. Because, Grandma, this podcast, I put on the family for them to see and stuff. They can all click it. Whether they click it or not, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't want to put condemnation on Danny.
Who says you have to put condemnation on her? See, you look too much into it.
You don't visit me.
You putting too much.
That's like giving evil for evil.
You're putting way too much into it, Grandma. See, in my opinion, my emotions mean everything to me. If you can't abide by my emotions, well, bye. I'm an emotional, sensitive person. You got to accept that or go. You're an emotional, sensitive person, too. I have to deal with your episode. I know. Mama, you just got to be more expressive. But, anyway, I don't know, Grandma. I want you to have a good life, you know. But, Grandma, if you just keep bottling up this stuff and then having to go through the same dang episode, Grandma, I'm the one that's got to deal with it. You wait till I get off work and you just lay it on me. And it's like, oh, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, that's what we do. I have no problem. But, Grandma, I want you to express that to the family. This is why they don't understand us, Grandma. This is why the family don't understand us, which is why instead of texting you-know-who when I was having my episode, I texted my sister, and look what happened. My mom got involved. My mom went to go see my caseworker. My mom was concerned because I brought that episode forth to their visual. And that's the thing, Grandma, you're coming to me. Grandma, the family don't know anything about us when we have our episodes. You're not letting those emotions be heard. That's all you got to do. You got to let them know, Grandma. Otherwise, they're going to still think you're just, nothing's wrong with you because you ain't showing it. Boy, when my sister got that message, boy, I show it. You know why I show it? Because my emotions come first. I don't care what she thought, what she got when she got that text. What matters is my emotions are important. I don't care what you take from this. Take this. Do what you want with it. And you know what she did? She talked to me all night to try to get my mind out of that state. And she told Mom, like, that was the best thing ever. My mom was with me. That's what I mean.
Good.
But that's what I mean. Our family don't understand us because you shelter it from them, Grandma. And then you come off like a bomb on them, and they don't know how to take it. That's what I mean. You gotta show them when you're feeling it right there. Just be emotional and sensitive like you are, and don't shelter it. And that's what I've learned. And man, open mic's been really benefiting my emotions. Man, I hope tomorrow's a good day. I just can't wait. My plan, I'm going to go get a coffee, perform my emotions, and I'm actually thinking about doing another writing on, my crush. I'm thinking I might do another writing on her. I want to do a writing on the butterflies I had on my stomach when she texted me that night, because I had butterflies fluttering like crazy, and I couldn't even go to sleep. I didn't pass out till 9 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
I know, because I was listening to all kinds of love songs on YouTube and stuff that night too. I couldn't even go to sleep. I even texted her one of the love songs, and it was at 6 in the morning. I'm like, man. And I said, I know you're probably asleep, but I just want to leave this here. And it was just one of those love songs.
Oh.
I don't think you know how happy I am, Grandma.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I am too. That woman, man, that woman is everything that I've ever wanted, and I'm going to be as patient as I have to be. No problem. I'm thinking about asking her to the carnival, even though I know she's going on vacation. But, it's the thought that really matters. Kind of like when I invite her to my open mic. I know she's working and stuff, but it's that I'm making the initiation of inviting her open, I don't know. Ever since my friend Daryl told me all this stuff about women, about how, they're naturally scared of us, it changed my perspective on a lot. So it's not like the women are, rejecting you in any way. It's that they don't know you in that manner, and, you could easily hurt them or something, which is probably why girls like frail, skinny type dudes who probably ain't going to do nothing. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm a pretty big dude. A big old dude with a big old ring in his nose. Holy crap, this dude has a big ring in his nose and he's huge. And he's kind of scary. And then, on top of that, hearing the stuff that goes on downtown, Grandma, it's like a nightmare for freaking girls. I feel sorry for them.
Oh, yeah?
Grandma, yes, Grandma, you won't believe what I found out, what goes on downtown. Grandma, there are a lot of women who get raped downtown. And it's no joke. These women get raped downtown, and no one does anything because they're drunk.
Oh.
And so when they try to express it, no one does anything because they're drunk. People probably won't even believe them.
Yeah.
That's scary, and that's why women are scared of men, because there are men who take advantage of this. They take advantage of that fear because they don't have the patience. But Grandma, with this woman, I'm going to be patient. I mean it. If I was patient with the previous, I'm going to be patient no matter how long it takes. This woman is woman empowerment. This woman is amazing. I could talk positive about her all day. In fact, I actually do talk about her a lot. Even at work, that's how crazy I am about this girl. She's freaking awesome. I've never met a girl with so much empowerment.
Wow, that's something, Jane.
I'm telling you, she has her head on her shoulders. That woman's got goals. She's got drive. Man, I've never seen a woman have that much empowerment. I mean, it's just amazing. Like, usually the typical male would be intimidated by this. These are the type of women that men are intimidated by because they don't want a woman to be the dominant role in the relationship. But man, when I laid eyes on her and I saw how dominant she was, I was like, holy moly. That's what I've been looking for. A woman with a head on her shoulders, with that drive. Oh my geez. That woman, like I told my friend at work, that woman don't deserve a boy. That woman deserves a man. A man that's going to support her, you know. Because she's talking about how all these men who she's tried to date, tried to control her and stuff, and it's like, man, that's not right. You cannot control a woman with that much drive and with that much gold on her head. You got to support her.
Mhm.
Because in the end, it pays off. But man, I don't want the podcast to be all about her, but man, as you can see, I'm pretty crazy about the woman.
Yeah.
I've just never seen a woman with that much drive. But me and my friend at work, you know, we were talking about that, about how, you know, dominant type women who are like that are so hard to find because women, now tell me if this is true. Is it true that like women purposely play this bashful, shy type role to please a male figure?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't find it cute. That's not cute. Because it's more work on my end. It's like trying to break a puzzle. It's like, man, be upfront with me. Life's too short. I could die tomorrow. I don't got time for all this crap.
Yep.
Were you shy and bashful with Grandpa?
No, as a matter of fact.
You were the dominant one, weren't you?
I went after him.
You were the dominant one. See, that's the same thing with Mom.
Because I knew him when we were teenagers, and we were like brother and sister, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But when I started visiting him in prison, I wrote him all the time, and when he got out of prison, I went after him. I was just like a stalker.
So would you consider yourself to be the dominant role? Because that's what my mom was, the dominant role. She still is the dominant role with Dad.
Yeah?
Yes. My mom was the one who proposed to him. That's a dominant woman right there. Like, that's a dominant woman.
But Dad did.
No, Dad did not. Dad did not propose to her. Mom had to propose to him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought it was the other way around.
Nope.
Because your
Mom talks about that.
Your dad went to Grandpa and I and asked if he could marry our daughter.
Yeah, but the thing is Mom had to bring it up.
Oh.
Yeah, Mom had to bring it up. Dad was probably making sure if it was okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to get the story on with Mom, but yeah, Mom talks about that all the time. Like, that's like her favorite thing to bring up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Which I can see Mom being the dominant type. But mom's a bit too dominant. I mean, my mom has good drive, good goals and stuff, but like, I don't know, I couldn't deal with you know, because you know, I want a dominant woman who's going to be helping me also, you know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the relationship that I'm kind of going for right now, because not only is this woman helping me with my communication, Grandma, when I talk to this woman, I am a stuttering mess, and she is so freaking patient with me, but she's okay with it.
Aww.
Because I'm trying. And I talked to my friend, Takia. She was like, James, you got to get out of that stuttering stage. It's just, man, when I'm around someone who I really like, I can't ever form my words right. That's why I'm hoping she's going to be at work tomorrow. And my goal is not to stutter. That is my goal. But it's going to be hard because I stutter a lot when I'm around her. And I think she finds it cute.
Well, I think you're going to do okay, James.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure I am. Like, who knows? Maybe she listens to these podcasts and I don't even know about it. But if she's listening, she knows who she is. She knows exactly who she is. I can't wait for that concert in Atlanta. I can't wait for that concert. That's going to be my first time driving to Atlanta. Yep, going to drive to Atlanta, have a good time.
Yeah, but when you get to Atlanta, where are you going to go? You don't even know where the place is, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got the address. What the heck are you talking about? Okay, so I'm just I bought the tickets and stuff. I don't know where I'm going, but I know it's somewhere in Atlanta. You know how big Atlanta is?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Grandma, going with your mentality of what you think it is? Come on now. You really think they're going to sell tickets to a show and just say, find us? Oh, you want to come to this show? Oh, you got to pay $20-something for a ticket, and you got to find us. Grandma, we're not playing Where's Waldo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my house, I've been cleaning it up. I did a good job. My room's nice and clean.
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
That's good, James.
Yeah, I'm feeling more productive. You know, tomorrow I go see my caseworker. She's gonna put me back on money management, which is what I need. But I did pretty good tonight. Yeah, I did pretty good tonight.
Oh, good.
Even though they charge you an arm and a leg for sodas, but Graham, it's like $2 for a soda. Like
$2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everything is going up now.
What do you mean? It's a bar. Grandma, it's a bar.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But, yeah, they charge $2, but I mean, that's fine. Because, I mean, I just buy one soda, you know. Because it's like, man, these people are, you know, letting me chill here. It's the least I can do. I'm not going to look like some kind of person who just uses up their space and drink water.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hear you going, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
You hear that?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm missing my Momo. Yeah,
I miss you.
I can't wait for open mic tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna do a poem?
No music. I'm gonna make some beats and stuff for it.
Uh-huh.
You know, I got nothing wrote. I'm gonna write it all tonight.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing me Mimi.
Yeah, it's Mimi.
Wait, who died? Who died?
Who died?
Yeah, someone died. Gotta look more into this. Wait a minute, what did he say? Oh, likes your comment.
Who died?
I don't know, I'm gonna find out. Oh, he liked it. I said, y'all go downtown, let's do a reunion. Because one of the guys who I saw downtown just out of nowhere, he used to hang out with me and my friends at work. And everyone's like, oh, I hope he's doing good. And I think we should do a reunion. All of us just get together, hang out like old times. Yeah, let me find out who died. I gotta find out who died. Who died? Hang on, maybe someone in the comments of that video will say something. Because I know no one from Twisted died. I miss my Grammy. What's my grandma doing for North Korea? I don't even know anymore.
Telling people about Jesus.
Ooh. If my Momo was an American, how many pesos would it cost to buy how much American she is?
$1,000,000 pesos.
All right, let's see who died here. No one is complimenting who died. Okay, something's not right. Who died? This is going to bug me.
Who put that up anyway?
This Instagram model that I follow
Oh.
put up one of these songs and it's a sad face. And then a bunch of people put rest in peace. Who died?
Oh.
Maybe it's on the news part. Yeah. Mama, you gonna come to open mic?
Oh, I'd love to.
If you were down here, would you come to every open mic?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Wow. I wish my Momo would come to open mic. Trying to find out who died.
Well, text them at Instagram and ask them who died.
You think they would say something? Wait a minute. All right, this is going to bug me. Yeah, maybe I should. Well, this guy said, rest in peace. Rest in peace to who? I clicked his page. Let's see here. If my grandma was an American person, how would she say her Pledge of Allegiance?
I don't know, because I am an American person, and I know how to say the pledge.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So you think that makes you an American?
I know it does.
No, it don't. Who in the world died? I think it's someone that they knew, because this other guy said rest in peace, but he's from another country too. I don't think any of those artists died.
Oh.
I'm going to disregard it because it's really none of my business if someone died that I don't know. See, that's how I am. That's how I am. Depressing situations, I like to avoid them at all costs because it could get me into an episode.
Well, there was a girl, her last name was Lopez, and she got in contact with a woman named Clarice Figueroa, and on Facebook, and the woman Figueroa, she told the woman, because the woman that was texting her or getting in contact with her on the computer, she was pregnant. And this other woman, Figueroa, she says, well, I've got baby clothes, and you could have them for free. And so the woman that was pregnant, she was all happy and everything. And she went over there. She got the woman's address and everything and went over there and collected the baby clothes. Well, while she was there, this woman, Figueroa, she strangled the woman and killed her, and then she cut the baby out of her.
What in the world?
And that baby, somebody turned that woman in. It might have been her daughter that turned her in, but the authorities found out that she had the unborn baby. And they took the baby into custody, and the baby's in the hospital fighting for his life. And the woman, Lopez, she was like, 19 or 20 years old, and she died. I don't know if that's who they're referring to, but there was a big thing about it. on the news.
What are you talking about? Who's talking about that?
Well, they were talking about it on the news, and I was thinking maybe what they're Instagramming on the computer is that woman that was killed.
How long ago did it happen?
Just the other day or just a day ago or something. And the family is very distraught and everything, and but the baby, they said, please pray for the baby because the baby is fighting for his life.
I don't think they'd Instagram that. About a baby?
Well, the woman, Lopez, she's the one that died.
The adult?
She was killed.
The adult?
Yeah, the adult.
Oh,
The woman that was pregnant.
I don't know nothing about that. But I will tell you this. My grandma's the coolest person in America.
Well, now they got that woman Figueroa. They got her in custody, and they're charging her with the murder of this woman.
Wait, I thought you said something about a baby dying.
Yeah,
Man, I'm
woman,
so freaking confused.
the woman Figueroa took the baby. Either she cut it out of the woman that she killed, or she pulled it out from her private part.
Ew.
Got the baby out of the woman, and she was going to keep the baby. Well, somebody turned her in and told the police that she had an unborn baby. And so the baby is in the hospital.
That's a weird story. I can't even pay attention to what you're saying because I'm multitasking, but that's weird.
Oh, that's why you can't understand me.
No, because that's just a weird story you're telling me.
Well, it happened.
You know what else happened, Grandma? North
What?
Korea happened. There.
Yeah.
North Korea happened. If you could, let's say someone from North Korea is listening right now, what would you like to tell that person?
That Jesus is Lord.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
I'm so excited for that concert. You think I'll make a lot of friends there?
You may.
I want to make some friends. That's my goal, Grandma. I want to have a lot of friends. Grandma, will you be my friend?
But don't trust everybody, James.
I'm not.
I'm afraid.
I'm not going to trust everyone. At least I want acquaintances or something.
Yeah, I know.
Grandma, give me a Ivy.
Oy vey.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this tattoo idea for the dogs. Like, have Maya in the middle and have Lexi looking to the right and Lola looking to the left.
Oh.
That would be a pretty cool tattoo, but I want them to look like, huh?
You'll have to get their pictures.
Well, no, I'm going to have it more like an animated type thing. It's not going to be their real picture. But I want the
okay.
same colored pattern as Maya, same colored pattern as Lexi, and same color pattern as Lola. But I want like a green aurora around them so it would go with the tattoos and blend perfect.
Yeah.
Because, Maya deserves it. Everything I put that poor dog through. Your regret towards that kid, that was your friend, that's my regret for Maya. Like,
oh,
that
James.
was bad. Like,
oh, James.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that dog went through?
I remember confessing it to my parents. My dad was in tears. And Mom was like, I really don't want to hear this. And it's like, Mom. See, that's the thing. Like, Mom was so in denial about it. She would not let me express it. Like, this is a problem. You got to accept it. You got to work with me. Like, Mom came around, though. That's why it was such a shocker to see her with my case, to go see my caseworker.
Yeah,
it's like Mom's really trying.
I told Mother, we were talking one day, and we were talking about you, and I said, Jeannie, remember, he's got a mental illness. She says, yeah, I know, Mom.
There you go. But like,
I reminded her because she was going on and on and on about something, and I reminded her, remember, he's got a mental illness.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm on medication, but I'm still learning new things.
I said to her, he needs love.
There you go.
He needs love. He needs support.
There you go.
He started thinking about it.
There you go. My grandma's so flippin' cool.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when I sat the family down and I just told them I need to talk to you guys. I just came out with everything that I went through in their household. Came out with everything. About things I regret, everything. They listened the whole time. It was about an hour conversation. But the first like 20 minutes of me talking, Mom's like saying, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. But it's like, man, y'all got to hear this. Like, y'all are my family. Like, y'all got to hear this. Like, I mean, if anyone listening right now, man, if your kids want to open up and they want to tell you about some complications, don't deny that by them. Because, man, when you feel alienated, this is the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
That's why me and Grandma are so close, because, heck, we both feel alienated from the family. And it's like, we just got that bond.
Yeah. Hey.
What?
You were going to go visit Ryan and his wife.
Dang, they're already here?
I thought so. Aren't they?
I didn't know they were already here. When's Memorial Day?
Oh, they're coming Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong then.
So you lied.
No, I'm wrong.
No, you lied.
No, I'm wrong.
You lied.
No, I'm wrong.
No, you lied.
I did not lie.
Yes, you did. You just lied to me to my face.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
One time my grandma went to America.
Yeah.
How long does Grandma plan to stay in America?
All the rest of my life.
Wow. I remember that time my grandma told me about the new regime. Remember that?
What?
The new regime. Grandma, remember when you told me about Aunt Jemima?
Aunt Jemima. What about Aunt Jemima?
Remember when you used to tell me the story about Aunt Jemima?
Vaguely.
There you go. Oval Office. Hey, Grandma.
Yeah.
If you could say one thing to the American people about the 2020 election coming up, what would you say to them?
I'd say we need an honest president.
Now, and what if they say, we already have an honest president?
No, we don't.
And they say, prove it then.
Well, there's plenty of clips of him giving speeches and things, and he's not very honest in his speeches.
And then what if they say, that's a lie and you know it?
No, it's not.
And then they say, he's been nothing but honest and you know it.
No.
My grandmam's cool. I'll never forget that time my grandma went to New York. Remember that, Grandma?
No, I don't remember it.
Wait a minute, what? Have you ever been to America?
Yeah,
When?
every day.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it feel like to be an American citizen?
It feels good.
Remember the other day when you said freedom don't cost?
Yeah.
Well, now, why would you say that?
Well, because I thought it doesn't. But you made it clear that it does.
Now, what did I make clear about freedom not being free?
That our soldiers died in wars where they were protecting the American people.
There you go. There you go. How come people think smoking a cigarette looks so cool in your pictures?
In my pictures.
No, you know, in their pictures, where they take a picture of themselves. Like, they always take a picture of them smoking a cigarette or something. Like, why do they think that looks cool?
It really don't.
Look at me. Look at me. I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
Oh, boy.
I'll never forget that time my grandma went to Afghanistan. Remember that time you went to the Middle East?
Well, I don't remember.
Ooh, I remember like it was yesteryear. My grandma said, she said, look at me, I'm in the Middle East. Remember that, Momo?
No.
Oh, I remember when my grandma went to the Middle East. She was in her U.S. Army attire and everything, and all she did was say this the whole time. Look at me, I'm in the Middle East. Look at me, I'm in the Middle East. That's all she said. Anytime someone would come up and talk to her, this is what she said. Like, say someone said, excuse me, ma'am, can you please help me? You would just look at them and say, look at me, I'm in the Middle East.
Oh, my.
And then the person would say, oh, okay, but what does that do for me? I need help. And then you look at them and say, look at me, I'm in the Middle East. And then they say, ma'am, are you mocking me? And then you would look at them and you'd say, look at me, I'm in the Middle East. My grandma's so flipping cool.
Thank you, Jim.
I wish I can get a shirt that says my grandma's so flipping cool.
Oh, yeah.
I would wear that shirt every single day.
Oh.
And I would capitalize it. It would say my in like small letters. And it would say grandma is kind of bigger letters underneath my. And then is would be kind of bigger than grandma and it would be underneath it. And then flippin' would be like huge letters. And then underneath it is awesome. My grandma is flippin' awesome.
Just like a possum.
Hey grandma, so let's say someone asked you, you know, I see you and I study you. You come off as a very cool person. Can you please help me be cool? What would you say to that person?
I really don't know how to help you
And then
because I don't know how to be cool myself.
they say, but ma'am, you come off like very popular. You come off very cool. I want to be cool. Help me.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
And they say, you have to, ma'am. You come off very cool.
Oh, well, I'll do the best I can.
Well, he says, well, can you please tell me? I'd like to be cool too.
Well, you have to believe that the Lord Jesus died on the cross, and on the third day, he rose again from the dead.
And then he looks at you and he says, okay, I believe that now. Now what do I do now?
Ask him into your heart, and you are saved.
And then he says, okay, I do that. Then am I cool?
Yeah, you're cool.
And he says, oh great, now I am cool. And then he knocks on your door the next day and he says, what do you think of my new outfit? Do I look cool?
Yeah.
And he says, thank you. Now I'm going to go outside and be cool and I hope to make a lot of friends. And then what do you say?
Okay, make a lot of friends.
And then he looks at you and he says, do you have any advice for me before I hit the road?
No, just hit the road, Jack.
And he says, okay, I'll come back later on and I tell you if I made a lot of friends.
Okay.
And then he comes back and he says, I want to thank you very much. I was very popular tonight. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And a lot of people were talking to me and wanting to be my friend.
Well, that's good.
And he says, ma'am, I have you to thank. You helped me be cool. I thank you, ma'am.
Well, you're welcome.
And he says, now, being this cool, does it come with a lot of responsibility?
Yeah, kind of.
And he says, how do you manage being so cool?
I don't really know.
He says, is it very time consuming?
It can be.
All I know is my grandma's super cool. Hey, Grandma, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll your R's. Grandma, say burrito.
Burrito.
No, not bolito. I said bar, hold up. Burrito.
Burrito.
No, not Jaredito. I said
No, I said
burrito.
burrito.
No, not sofrito. I said burrito.
That's what I said, James.
No, you said sofrito.
No, I didn't. I said burrito.
No, not despacito. I said burrito. Hey,
That's
Grandma, let's do a tutorial on how to pronounce jalapeno. Say it.
Jalapeno.
I love how my grandma says that. Say it again.
Jalapeno.
Ooh. How does that feel, Momo?
Feels good.
Now, I remember back in the day when you used to say jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
I really miss those days.
Dean got me saying jalapeno.
I don't like that. You're really supposed to say jalapeno.
Ah, James. That's destroying the word.
Well, you know what else is destroying the word?
What?
My grandma when she says jalapeno.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Grandma, remember that one time you named me Ugugukugu?
Oh, was that you?
Yeah. You know, I'm really thinking about getting into photography.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want to take pictures I want to make like beautiful women feel nice. And you know, a lot of women, for some reason, they like to have their pictures taken. And it would be a very good outlet for me to even, well, it doesn't have to be just women, just people who want to be models in general.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I want to make the people feel good about themselves. You know, male or female, it doesn't matter. But I want to do something to make people feel good. And because I want everyone to enjoy life and I want everyone to feel good.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And if me just taking a photo of them makes them feel good, and I make them feel good by hitting the proper angle, because Grandma, I'm really good at photo editing too. Like as you can see, those little pictures on our channel with the AmeriGas in North Korea, Grandma, that's child's play. When I was in middle school, Grandma, I used to edit photos for money on this video game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I would edit photos for people for their characters and stuff.
Oh,
and I would be all into it. I would spend hours on photos.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it's a talent that I got. And, you know, if I can make someone feel beautiful and confident about themselves, like no matter who it is, that would mean the world to me, you know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, with how much help I've gotten by people, you know, and how amazing I've been feeling, I want to help other people, you know, experience that.
Yeah.
And like if I can take one simple picture, edit it up, you know, edit anything, you know, that they consider flaws or whatever, you know, just edit it out, make them look how they want to look or whatever, you know, to the human eye, everyone would be like, oh, wow, that's a good picture of you. And like you wouldn't even be able to tell. You can say, hey, yeah, this photographer took it. And, you know, his pictures make me feel good, blah, blah, blah. I want that.
Can you make me look good?
Heck yeah, I could. Well,
I'd
you know,
like it.
Well, the thing is, Grandma, you're all the way in Illinois. I can't take a photo. I can't have someone else taking the photo. I got to take the photo.
Well, what if Mark or Tony took a picture of me on his camera, on his phone?
Grandma, I'm talking about angling the photos perfectly and stuff to my liking.
Oh,
Like, I'm talking about, like, like a photo shoot. Like, I want to do something like them out in the park or something, just minding their own business. Might have a
yeah.
book as a prop. Like, just read the book, just some kind of photo that's in my head at that time. I could probably go to the park and just ask some random people. I'd be like, hey, so I'm kind of working on practicing on photography, and I was wondering, or maybe if I see like a cute couple, maybe ask them, something like that. I got to look at cameras though. I might do that tomorrow. I mean, I ain't got the cash right now, but once I get my IRS check, from my tax return, I think I might invest in that. Just something small, but because people in this town are very polite when it comes to artistic stuff. People who do artwork and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But oh yeah, I also want to get an audio recorder, and I was thinking about maybe recording people's performances for like like $1 a song or something cheap. Take it home, edit the audio, real simple stuff, and then send it to them.
Oh.
Yeah, something simple. Like, there's all kinds of different things. Like, my friend, he was telling me how, and he's the one who actually really made me think of, getting into taking photography, because he's friends with all these women who are like model types and whatnot. And he's talking about making calendars and stuff for people who are incarcerated and selling them to them. The thing is, I'm like, how are you going to do that? He totally forgot to tell me, because I had so many questions, but the thing is, we got bombarded with so many calls. I think we forgot the subject matter and what was going on. But he was telling me he knows people at work that are incarcerated, and they'll advertise it for the people there. And like, it'll have pictures of, the women that will be modeling for the calendar.
Yep. I don't think in prison they can have risque pictures of women.
Oh, they can't?
I don't think so.
I think some prisons you can. Because otherwise, then why would he even bring that up?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Mark.
Because, Grandma, it's not like they're going to shove a calendar up their butt.
No, I know.
Oh, man, you got that new calendar with the risque pictures? Yeah, let me put it out of my butt.
Oh, James.
Well, Grandma, I think some prisons are light on that. I think, like, max security might be not as lenient on it, but I have heard from, like, friends that have done time, there are, like, different, like, restrictions. Like, they have a light prison for, like, light offenders or something like that.
Maximum
yeah,
and
I think,
minimum
yeah.
security.
Yeah.
And maximum security.
They get leeway. They said jail is actually worse than prison.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I always thought jail wasn't. But
yeah, because in the county jail, you don't do anything.
Yeah. But I think with minimum security, and they know that you're not trouble, they probably can get away with having a calendar and stuff. Because the thing is like, why would my friend, put himself in to get in trouble,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people like us don't know anything about prison, though. Like, he's the one that educates me on all that stuff, because I'm just like, wait a minute, so how are you even going to advertise, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, I asked him all the tons of questions. And you know what? He's always polite enough to inform me of all that. He's a good friend.
Oh,
That guy's helped me out with some confidence and, some of his words. And, I told him that the other day. I was like, man, your words play in my head sometimes, man. And, because, man, that guy is wise. And my friend OJ, he's freaking wise, too. That man told me some stuff about, like the whole, well, basically on, the proper approach when it comes to communication and getting through certain obstacles and all this stuff. Like, man, it was a wake-up call. It's kind of like, man, like, who the heck is your friend anymore? But, like, there are some sharks out there in the reality, and if you got a talent, some people will eat it up, and they'll use you for it. You don't even know if they're your friend or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a conniving world out there.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta, that's where what you come with your words that you were just saying not long ago. Be careful who you're friends with, because you don't know who might be using you, for a time being or something.
Some people, some people think that certain people are gay, and they'll go beat them up. They'll go and beat them up. A bunch of people will go and beat them up. And there was one guy, these guys killed him. And because the guy was gay, and they killed him.
Are you calling me gay, Grandma?
No. But if somebody thinks you are,
I don't come off as gay. I used to come off as gay, I guess, because I remember when I used to be accused of that crap, so it would just make me so freaking mad. But now I'm so comfortable with myself. The only thing that's going to be on their head is that's just who he is. And like, I have no shame in my game with my sensitivity anymore. I don't care. I am a sensitive type guy, and that's who I am. You can blame my, how I was my raising, how I was raised. Like what we were talking about, how like mom basically raised me to be like over respected towards like the female, to where it was like to a point to where it's like, well, what the heck can I do?
Didn't your father have any interaction with your being raised?
Like as with females?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to, for me to be more of like, a manly approach. But mom would always tell me to disregard what your dad is saying and all this stuff. It's like as a kid, it was like I was very freaking confused. So, and it was like I clinged more to what my mom said growing up. And I mean, even my dad he said like I was a mama's boy growing up. Like I didn't listen to what dad said because I'd always go to mom, seeing if it was correct.
That's all right. That's okay, James.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, I'm not going to say that it was bad, but and this is what me and my friend were talking about today, about how my mom like raised me to be overly respectful towards a female. Like grandma, it was to a point to where I didn't know what I could do to even show that I liked someone. I didn't know what I could do.
Oh.
And that's when people would accuse me of being gay, and because I didn't know what the heck to do.
Oh, okay.
And there were some women who like didn't think that I was attracted to them. I remember one time this woman tried to hook me up with her brother, and it was like I had to explain to that poor guy, I'm not gay, dude. But now, like grandma, I embrace my sensitivity. Like it's what's unique about me. You don't see that a lot. You don't see that a lot. You don't see guys who embrace their sensitivity. Like, I'm an emotional guy. Like, it is what it is. And my friend Daryl, he really got me thinking, be proud of what you like. Be proud of who you are. And you know what he tells me when I talk about the crush that I have? He's like, remember, James, you're the king. If you want it, you go get it. You're the king. Like, I love how he talks to me. Like, it's so empowering, Grandma. Like, he just gets my confidence all up, He's a good friend. And my friend OJ, these guys are wise. They've been through it all, Like, these are older guys. And, like, they're so wise. And for them to even drop this knowledge on me that I had no idea was there, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, that's stuff that Dad should have taught me. But he was probably trying to. But since I was so much of a mama's boy, I probably wouldn't even listen growing up.
Yeah.
Because I would have ran to Mom, and Mom would have said, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Like, I'll never forget. And I brought this up to my friend. Because I remember when I was so freaking tired of being alone and going, back and forth with who. And, I remember I was just so tired. I wanted to get out of this grip, that who had on me, with me just going back like I was on a leash or something. And I was trying so freaking hard. But I didn't know how to do it because everything Mom raised me about, how to approach that subject matter, it's like there was no way to do it. So what I did was I'd be at Starbucks, I'd sit in the same seat, and I would just stare at someone that I like, just stare at them if I like them, as like a way to show that I find them attractive, which in the long term comes off as creepy. And then
yeah, that would.
Yeah, but I wasn't meaning to be creepy. This is the only way that, in my mind, I can calculate that this is the only way that I can do it. Like, everything my mom taught me, like, basically it was overkill. It was overkill. But come to find out from my friend OJ is, women, they have like what's the word for it? They use, a lot of women use this thing called reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. And it made me really think, oh my gosh. So I've been lied to. It's all reverse psychology. So who knows? Maybe my mom was basically doing the reverse psychology crap, so I will go do that. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. And it really made me think. It's like, so all that bull crap that my mom drilled in me, that's not even how it goes. And I don't know, it was a wake-up call. And then my friend OJ was like, man, don't let it bother you too much, man. I learned when I was like 19 about that. And man, like, it really makes you think, basically when you're trying too hard to impress and whatnot, like, you're really hurting yourself because, I don't know, it's some kind of freaking, thing about the reverse psychology and all this stuff. Like, you want the woman to still have a little fun instead of you just bringing the whole buffet to the table, So it's weird. It's so freaking weird. But he was telling the truth. And it was like, because then some of my friends who are girls, they actually, told me, that's how it is. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, man, it's like all these women I had a liking for. It was like, here they're posting this and I'm respecting that, but really it's reverse psychology. And it's like, what? It's like, man, I don't even know what to believe anymore. That's kind of why I just want to leave the dating stuff I don't want to do anything with the apps. I don't want to do anything dating-wise with social media. I want to stick to real life in person. I'm not going to fall for that crap because I don't know what the heck to believe. If you tell me something, if you tell me something, I'm going to abide by that. Like, as a gentleman and how my mama raised me, if you tell me not to do something, I'm not going to do it. Like, don't try to reverse psychology me. I'm not going to do it. But that's the thing with society, Grandma. That's how it is. And then I get it now. It was a wake-up call. And I mean, it messed me up the first 2 days because I'm like, man, I remember I was deleting some people off Facebook. I'm like, I'm delete. You know, y'all some liars, blah, blah, delete. I didn't want that reverse psychology crap on my page. I did not want that stuff. I just didn't want it.
Oh,
I don't want that stuff.
You know, James, so many people, because I've watched Dr. Phil and I've watched different programs to where they talk about these people get into the dating scene on the computer.
Yep.
You know, a lot of it is nothing but scams.
Yep.
And lies.
Yep.
And they post pictures that aren't even them.
Yep.
And so you really don't know what you're getting.
Yep.
One woman, she was talking to this guy on the computer, and she fell in love with him. This guy sent her a picture and all this, and he was so handsome and all this, and do you know what she found out?
It was a girl.
Yeah, it was a girl.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was a woman that was doing that.
That's funny. I wonder what petting a chicken feels like. They look like they would be kind of fluffy. Are they fluffy?
Yeah, they're fluffy.
Because one of the people who do open mic, she's holding a chicken in her picture. Well, in the video. I want to pet a chicken. You know what? I want to see if there's a petting zoo in Athens. If there's a petting zoo here, I will be there like anytime I can. Cause just petting like
find out if they got a zoo.
No, a petting zoo. I don't want to be a part of a zoo. I mean, they do have a thing for rehabilitation for animals, but I want to pet like some goats and stuff, you know?
Look in the phone book.
Oh, I can't look on the internet? Dang it, I got to go find a phone book.
Yeah, you can look on the internet.
Nope, I got to find a phone book.
I'm sorry, James. Nope. I'm backwards. It comes to the computer.
Nope.
I'm backwards.
Nope.
I'm backwards.
Nope. Maybe you should go to America.
Well, on Tuesday.
Bear Wildlife Trail. Yeah, that's the thing that I was told. Wait, their website mentions petting zoos in Bear Hollow Wildlife Trail. Yeah, that's in Athens. I've heard of Bear Hollow. I think that's the place where they rehabilitate animals.
Maybe they have goats, and you could feed the goats.
I want to pet them. Remember when I used to go when we were kids? You would take us to that zoo. And we would pet the goats and stuff.
Scoville zoos, yeah.
Yeah.
And that goat was knocking you over.
Yep, and I was crying like a baby because I couldn't get up.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Grandma didn't come to my defense. She was just laughing.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You let that goat bully me.
Oh, James, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Well, honey, I must have helped you up.
I'll never forget about America. Grandma,
Yeah.
if someone asked you for $80, what would you tell that person? Oh my gosh, they got a little owl there on that tray. Oh, I bet owls are so nice to pet.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to pet Grandma, but sometimes I know my situation. Like, Grandma, I don't even have myself all together. Like, if I'm still working on myself, how in the world am I going to take care of an animal?
Yeah, that's for sure. You gotta think about yourself first.
Yep. Sometimes you got to think about Grandma. Oh, they got turkeys. Man, I bet turkeys are so nice to pet.
Oh, they can be mean, though.
But you know what else is mean? My grandma.
I've heard that turkeys can actually attack you.
Did you, Grandma? What do you have against people from Turkey?
I don't have anything against
You just said that people from Turkey can attack you.
No, turkeys.
Yeah.
The bird.
Oh, so now you have a problem with birds from Turkey.
Oh, James.
You know what, Grandma? You need to stop being like that. You're starting to sound like Donald Trump.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. In the name of America, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
But yeah, that reverse psychology stuff was like a wake-up call. It's like, man, there are some really manipulating females out there. And it's like, man, that's manipulation. Like,
yeah, that's manipulation. Yep, exactly.
I don't want someone to manipulate me into, doing, what they want by telling me that they don't want that. Like, no, you're a grown adult just like me, so why can't you act like that? Like, if something's uncomfortable or something, you tell me. You don't lie about it and expect me to do the opposite. No, if you tell me something, I'm going to abide. I don't know. That stuff just don't make sense to me, with the whole relationship stuff. But luckily, I met some people who taught me, the right way of doing things, and it was a wake-up call. It really makes you think of who to let in your circle and who not. And to be honest, manipulators, I don't want them in my circle. I want, if you're going to be a female in my circle, I want you to be upfront, honest, no manipulation. Like, be upfront. Like, that's why I'm attracted to this woman. Like, that woman is the definition of woman empowerment. Like, she's amazing. I can talk forever about her, as you can see.
Yeah.
Because I never really met anyone like that. Just a woman who don't take crap. You know what, though? Wake up every day. I miss my grandma. Then I cry.
Oh, James.
All right. So, this podcast has been going on for a while. We see, this is a good podcast. You see, there was no silence anywhere. We talked the whole time.
I know.
See, we're getting better.
30.
There you go. So, Momo, what would you like to advertise?
The Dunkin' Donut iced coffee.
Oof.
Between 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 1 o'clock in the evening, charge you $1.21 large iced coffee.
Oof. You can't beat that deal, guys. Whatever you're doing right now, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're at the library. I don't care if you're reading a book. I don't care if you're watching TV right now. You drop what you're doing. You go to Dunkin' Donuts and you listen to what my grandma's advertising and you get that. Now, Grandma, you tell these people how they can order the best coffee there.
Mocha, large mocha iced coffee. Large mocha iced coffee with, are you there?
No, I decided to hang up. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Now tell them, Grandma. Tell them how to order the best coffee.
A large mocha iced coffee with 2 Splendas and some cream. And that is so good.
Ooh.
And it's called a mocha swirl.
Can't beat that, guys. Drop what you're doing right now. Go do that right now. Right now. Anything else you want to advertise, Grandma?
That Jesus is Lord.
That's right. As for me, I'm going to advertise open mic tomorrow. I will be performing 2 new writings each week. There was actually one time where I was so behind with my writings. I was writing something while I was, listening to other people. I was writing stuff. Because that's how determined I am to have 2 new writings a week. So, if you're interested in supporting me and you want to view my artistic creativity and hear my emotional, sensitive self, you're more than welcome to come. It's between 7 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. at Hendershot on Prince Avenue. So, you can come see me and hear my emotions. And another thing I want to advertise, the best person in the world, my grandma. She has sacrificed everything for this country. Grandma, you tell these people what you're doing for our American economy and you let them know.
I'm helping my neighbors.
Do what?
Go to the stores and get their shopping done.
Doing, and then what? So they can what?
Pay their taxes.
Ooh, right there. You hear that, guys? My grandma sacrifices this. On her free time, she is helping her friends pay their taxes. Grandma, you tell them how important it is to pay their taxes.
Yeah, it's important.
That's right. And my grandma does a gosh darn good job doing that. My grandma told me one time, if I could pay more money on my taxes, I would. That's how supportive my grandma is of this country. And that's why you should elect my grandma for president for 2020.
I'm not running for president.
Yes, you are. My grandma makes the best president in the world. But anyway, guys, we're going to get off this podcast. This is a long podcast, but man, Grandma, we did a good job. There was no silent parts. You see how much easier it's getting?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. We are out and...
God